guys.
Hello.
He's here too, isn't he?
G'day.
Yay.
Welcome back to Ok Aussie, Matt and Dyan.
So, I've been shopping.
And boy, has she been shopping.
I've got my lolly shoes on. I showed you that in my short. But anyway, I will show you my sensory rug because it's a must-have for some autistics in Australia. They might want a sensory rug.
Okay.
To the ground.
Right.
If you're like me.
What are we doing here?
That's the medical cabinet, sorry.
You put your camera in the most weirdest position sometimes.
Look at my pretties over here. Look. Oh. And then here's my bathroom. Okay, so let me show you. Oh, this rug is from Fantastic Furniture. Sponsor me.
What's missing is the cat.
He loves it. He thinks it's his. So basically, it is super soft. This is not sponsored. It is amazing. You can make patterns. Like literally you can make like words and everything. That's my hair. Because I brush my hair in front of the mirror. So it is a great, like I have to do this sometimes for my spine because it's so messed up. Is lay really, really flat on a hard floor, but at least with a rug. It is amazing on the skin. You know how, I don't know if you are like me as an autistic, but I cannot lie on certain carpets. They just, this is not like that. So this is called, to let you know if you want to buy it, there's different sizes as well. So this one is, it is the pony, well it's called pony, soft pink. This is a soft pink, I think there is different colours. And this size is 80 by 150 centimetres. So it's a soft pink colour, that's what it says the colour is, a soft pink. It's pony is the design. And then this size is 80 to 150, but they did have bigger ones. I know that for sure because I wanted the bigger one, but I can't fit it.
Well, it was obviously
I don't have space for it.
It was obviously a hit both with you and the cat.
The cat. The cat lays here. He lies across it like this, as if like it's my bed. And it's like it's not your bed.
I actually think the cat's actually quite sport, personally. Seriously. Anyway, so we have been to the shops. We've also been to the pharmacist. We were intending to go looking for wetsuits, and if you think you can find a female wetsuit at City Beach,
City Beach, I'm disappointed.
good luck on that. And even the male wetsuits,
disappointed.
I think you had three.
Well, I could have fit into it, but it had like
three
placement for the.
Well, yes, the crown jewels.
Stuff.
So
And
yeah, that was a
stuff.
failure. So we're going to have to actually go to a surf shop sometime next week. That's obviously to enable Dyan to be able to get and do some of her hydrotherapy. What are you playing with now?
My mini
Didn't get this shopping, but anyway.
We didn't get this. This is
distracted, aren't
this
you?
is Kmart if you can find one still, but.
So whoops.
Oh, you scared the shit out of me.
We did go to the pharmacist and we got some pharmacy medications organised. Two of them I didn't get for 2 more days because full price of the PBS has got a date thing. It's a very nice dress.
Yeah, we've got to wait for a few because you know we're on the
pharmaceutical benefit scheme.
Yeah, because
PBS.
we spend so much money there.
She spends so much money at the pharmacist.
Medicare is nice to us at least in that part. Yeah. They give you some free medicine after that because you spent like literally your life savings, a couple of kidneys, and I don't know, like I've got to donate my whole body to medical
like we have
now.
to sell a kidney to get.
I've got to literally, when I die, I am going to be a medical experiment.
Yeah, absolutely. So another thing that we did do was we went driving around the entire shopping centre because someone had a bright idea that she knew of a great way to get a car park. Oh, she had a great idea.
I had a lovely carer. I had Kay.
Yeah.
We came from the south end though, but this time we come north of
what
the
was the
shopping
problem
centre
with
because we live in a different place now, right?
Yeah.
So she turned into a different area.
Right. And what's your sense of direction like? What's your ability to read maps?
Well, I've had to drive from south
even
of
up and down.
Perth to north of Perth, and I ended up east.
Yeah,
literally
in
the hills. No, Kalamunda. That's pretty bad.
That was pretty bad.
I was meant to go from like Bull Creek to Hillary.
So we don't let Dyan do the driving,
and
obviously
I went
because
from
of the
Bull Creek to
neurological.
Hillary's
And we don't let her do the directions, but you know she had a great idea. She wanted to show me this great location for the car park.
We didn't even.
Well, we did laps.
Yeah, we did.
We did lots of laps to find this special spot.
But I told you it was good. Do you agree it's good or not? I don't think he agrees with
I don't
me.
actually agree. It took me half an hour to find the damn thing. Anyway, great idea.
I think it's the best place on earth to park, personally. But you know what?
Yeah.
You don't get
The
to
good
have a
thing why it was
say.
good for
You
Dyan was that
weren't
it's
there.
flat. There's no lifts, there's no elevators, there's no having to try and go up and down. It was like level, and that was a good thing. And there was obviously Acroyd car parking bays right at the front door. So that part of things was good. No cover, no shelter, so hot weather, wind, rain.
I miss you, Ella.
Makes, again, that was a bit of a distraction.
Sorry.
Anyway, she's got some things to show you from shopping. She's going to show you now.
But yeah, we can't go in the rain. That's a good point. That's a good point. It's a crappy spot for the rain. It really is. We're out in the open, but he normally goes out in the open to the other side anyway, which is the bumpity bump one. And it's traumatizing for me. No, it's not really. I don't mind going there. It's a good car park next to Maya, right? But when I was a very little girl, it's the same shopping centre that I got lost in. No, I haven't forgotten. And so I get scared. So I don't like him going there. It's like, no, don't do that. I've been lost there before. Let's not do that again. It's just, but anyway, no, I still go there. I handle it. Right, I'm going to show you what I got. Now, I was very disappointed because there is a beautiful, beautiful nightie, and I need nighties because I've only got a couple of Barbie ones. And it was strawberry shortcake nightie, and they didn't have my size. Okay? Not happy, Jan. Not happy. Right. But anyway, I got the shorts and t-shirt. So I was lucky. Like, strawberry shortcake's what I grew up on. So it's kind of like sentimental. And I got a big baggy size, which is even better. So I'm very, very happy with that. Look at the cute little shorts. There's strawberries on them. Oh my goodness. So yes, that's what she looks like there. Isn't that cute? Anyway, pink and green. And then my actual main thing I wanted is, I will show you in the sequence of, okay, I grabbed from the surf shop, it's on special, I grabbed a tie-dye, because I was like, that's just, it's the uniform of Denmark, Western Australia. So I thought, no, I haven't got a tie-dye t-shirt anymore, and I'm like, that's not okay with me. And I can't be bothered making them anymore, so I bought one. So I got that because it's on special, and for $5 I got some swimming shorts because that was on special, $5. But the main thing I actually went for, even though, sorry, oh look, it's just fell out. So let me show you what I actually went for. Okay, come with me because I'm actually being rude now by making you be back there. So Polly Pocket. Now the reason I got this is because yes, I'm a dork. I am a toy collector. I love collecting toys. I don't play with them. Not, well, let me admit something here. The first time I open it, I do play with it. Shh. Okay. But then I put it somewhere prized and it's like, it's a collector's item, right? That's what they are to me. I mean, look at Barbie there. I mean, she's living her best life. So is Hello Kitty, and so is Tinkerbell. Who else have I got? Anyway, I've got lots of characters in my life. But when I was a little girl, we didn't have much money. My mum was a single mum, and my dad didn't really do much contributions. So basically, I never had anything. But that's okay, because it made me a better person. That's what I believe. Straightening you up, because you're crooked. Why are you so crooked? Sorry. So like, yeah, it's made me a better person, but my friends in the street had a Polly Pocket. And so I said to Sir, I want a Polly Pocket. It's only $17 at Kmart. And so I got a Polly Pocket. Oh. So anyway, I highly recommend, and I got this one, of course, because I'm an ocean girl, I'm a beach girl, I'm water, okay? I am water. I don't know why my Taurus is a earth sign. I am earthy though too. Gosh, I love the smell of walking through the bush. I love it, especially in Denmark. It's damp. It's got that damp smell, and it's just like, I don't know how to explain it. I wish I could bottle it. Because, no, actually, I wish I could freaking go down there and actually see my hometown. But anyway, I will. So, Polly Pocket, done. Thank you, sir.
Welcome.
Because he took me shopping. I was feeling okay, and I said, let's go shopping. And we haven't been out because it's been, you know, this is that between season. It's like I don't know what season you are. You're kind of like, I don't know. I feel like I'm in limbo. I'm confused. And I needed my wetsuit to get in the pool right now and do my exercises. Because I'm very hyper-focused on these exercises. My ballet bar's not here yet. Yes, I got a ballet bar. Because that's going to keep me strong. I have to stay strong in my body to stay alive. So anyway, but look what I got. Guys, they were selling these at a special shop in the middle. You might not be into this kind of thing, but I am just obsessed with religious, really well made stuff. Like, look at the cross at the bottom. Look at that. Isn't he beautiful? I love it. So anyway, that's just something really, really precious for me. And I'll probably put it maybe in my Bible or near my bed. I don't know. But anyway, thank you, Jesus. So that was really nice. These centre stores, aren't they sometimes the ones that pop up? Sorry. The ones that pop up are amazing, aren't they? It's like, whoa, where'd you come from? Cool stuff. And they had these beautiful blue glass ornament things with it, had like a little eye in it, and it was called a lucky eye. So obviously if you hang it somewhere in your house, it gives you good luck. I don't know. So there's that. And then while I was there at Kmart, it's like, I did try a few things on, but the $5 shorts, I just needed something to swim in because I'm conscious of my legs. I don't like my legs at all, actually. I used to be an athlete, see, so it's really hard. It's really hard to not be able to do certain exercising that I want to do. But hydrotherapy's safe. But while I was roaming around, and of course I tried different pajamas, but at least I got strawberry shortcake. So go and check out Kmart before they run out. You might have a better Kmart and you might have a better experience of getting your size. But it's a beautiful nightie. So check it out because you don't want to miss out. They're obviously going fast. But Hello Kitty, I'm collecting them because she's 50 this year. And I'm 50 this year. So it's kind of special. And I love Hello Kitty because I love cats. Duh. So she's another special one to go with my collection. You saw my big one. So that was cool. Not that expensive either, you know. And Anna is my favourite character from Frozen. ADHD. She's ADHD. And probably autistic, but she's just reminds me of me as a kid. I was always like to my brother and cousin, what are we going to do? Come on, let's do something. Let's just say cheeky, fun, naughty. Not naughty as in like terrible, but fun, you know. I was always like, what can we do? So she's like that. She's very excited. Do you want to build a snowman? That was me. Anyway, so I got her because she needs to be in my life. And that's pretty much it. I'm very excited about the pajamas because unfortunately in my life I spend a lot of time in my pajamas, as you guys know and see, and that sucks. That really, really sucks. It's not quite ready for me to take my afternoon meds. I was just checking. So basically that's my setup next to my bed. So I have a lot of things that I need. These are that helps me. I still need prompting, but I have all of my new pen. Look at my new pen. Look at my new pen. That is the best pen I've ever had in my life. Look at that. And it matches this and that. And the ever-ready mini batteries are still there. Because I'm obsessed with minis. And I got to wear my pretty dress today. This is from Shein, if you want to know. This is a bit big for me now, but my weight is going up and down because of my heart. So basically, it's ridiculous, actually. I'm very frustrated with specialists not understanding that concept of like, I have to have 3 different sizes available because of my waist area just blows up with fluid. Sorry, it's great fun. It's great. Hate being disabled. And I was just having that conversation with Sarah in the car about how much I miss, even though I understand why I can't drive, but I'm sad about it. It's a loss. And as I was sitting in the car when he was at the chemist and I'm watching all these people just get in and out of their car, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'll never do that again. Like I'll never have that experience again of just popping down to the shop and being the person that can be the helpful person that gets to go down there and get whatever's needed, you know? And it's a loss. And when I actually thought about it, I was like, oh, don't think about it too much. It's really intense. And then at the same time, I don't know how I coped with my autism before. Anyway, I wasn't really coping. So, I don't know. I do believe that driver's license and autism needs to be a special test. I do. Because I wasn't ready to drive when I was driving. I got there in the end and I did really well, but I certainly wasn't ready at the same as my peers due to autism and my developmental delays. So, yeah. Anyway, I just thought I'd share like the losses because I'm sure some of you have got those losses. And I know that going with my carers will probably give me that feeling of independence, even though I've got that support. That'll make me feel independent. But I'm definitely going to go and buy myself, well, ourselves, because I hope Sir will join in. I'm going to buy a bottle of champagne for New Year's. We can see the fireworks from our balcony. If you guys know us from, well, you'll see on the 24th. The rewind, so you'll see last year's, as in we'll be watching it at the family time at 9 p.m. because we're going to bed. We're old. We won't be watching it at midnight. We'll hear it though, because we'll be able to hear it from here, which will be really annoying, but because we live quite close to the city. But anyway, we can watch it twice if we wanted to.
Now we've obviously having.
So we're going to get champagne.
Okay, so a couple of things on obviously all of that. You're going to have some champagne, but you're going to have a very small amount.
Yeah, not much, guys.
Your condition, 22q 11.2 deletion syndrome, doesn't work very well with alcohol and certain medications. So we've got to be very careful about that. Yeah, the other thing with fireworks and New Year's is really difficult for people with seizures.
So when I was tested with the EEG, right, with my brain, I remember them because I was already seizing, like I was in a bad state because I went off my medication, right? So naturally, mine's controlled by medication. As you know, it's not fully controlled. But genetic seizures are worse than epilepsy, to be quite honest. It's worse. It is so hard to control. It is so hard to stop. I mean, the damage that is done to me is... I can't even describe it. The losses of functioning due to my seizures is intense. It is ridiculous. It should have been monitored. I am disgusted that it hasn't been. I should be at my neuropsych once a month almost being checked. But one seizure after a couple of days after the seizure, I can have stuttering, word finding for 2 days can be shocking.
So we're going to be very, very cautious.
So when they did the light test, and then what they do is they do a slow one to see if you're really sensitive, don't they?
Different hertz rating, which is different frequencies of speed.
Right, so they sped it up. That's right, they sped it up. I'm trying to remember because I was a little bit, out of it. Okay, I was not having a good time. Look, the researchers there that do this, the scientific people, they are so compassionate that I am just so grateful for them. Same with my geneticists, such compassionate people. But as it sped up, it only sped up a little bit, and I was reacting.
And it's not just also
I was reacting. I was like, great, I'm the 5% that's photosensitive.
But you've also got
5% is only. I'm 5% of the seizure people that get that.
Everything you could possibly get,
I'm like, fuck off.
But the other part of that is if you're listening to music tracks, so sometimes there'll be radio stations that'll play music. I can't listen to Coldplay. There's certain rhythms and
Coldplay fix you.
Beats.
Don't listen to that one if you have seizures.
Yeah, so
don't listen to Fix You by Coldplay. It's a bloody good song. I listen to Taylor Swift a lot, but I normally choose a favourite song of hers and put it on repeat. At the moment, I can do it with a broken heart because my heart's broken, but I can still do life. I'm still happy. I'm still functioning. I'm still achieving things, even though a lot of days I'm knocked out because of what I'm going through, but I'm strong. and I fight through it. I don't care because I'm alive. At the end of the day, I know how precious life is because of what I go through and because of my life experience of people around me, and I'm alive, so I'm happy. But yeah, it's just, yeah, don't listen to Coldplay Fix You, it won't help you at all. But there's many songs that are probably also doing it. I haven't been able to pick them. But Taylor Swift, country music, Dolly Parton, they're all safe.
Yeah. So I guess it shows you just some of the difficulties dealing with the complexity of the disabilities. We're trying to participate, be a part of something between music that you can't control, lights, the party atmosphere of
but I'll
beverage
still be having
food.
My glass of champagne on the balcony, watching the fireworks.
Yeah, intermittently watching the fireworks.
It's going to be awesome.
It will be cool. It's a nice way to end the year.
We're back home and it's really special.
If it's a hot day, I'll have to check the weather, we can go for a swim.
Exactly. Like last year, I think it was a day that we swam, as in this year. Well, no, it was last year, I guess, theoretically, because the Rewind one is kind of 9 p.m-ish, around there, on the 31st of December. The channel did start officially on the 31st of December because it was at night. That was the Sky Show. So we will be showing it again. And I hope we capture it well for you because you can see at least what Perth does. We're very small. Okay, don't expect much. We're not Sydney, Melbourne. We're not Queensland. But yeah. Anyway, we have fireworks all the time actually.
We do
actually have it a lot. And then you'll see it again Australia Day.
From where we are located in our apartment,
it is my day.
We have normally about 4 different points around us in Perth that have fireworks on a regular basis.
Because we have the horse races.
We have the horse racing. You can see from Fremantle, Perth City.
Because we can see the hills, so we can see Ascot.
This year in Perth City, they're expecting about 100,000 people to turn up into the Perth City. They're spending over $500,000 on the fireworks. I'd actually rather see the money go towards the hospital or medical services.
Exactly.
But that's just
Do you know how bad our hospitals are?
And they're doing 2 ones. One's for the family groups, a 12-minute episode at I think 8:30, and then one at midnight for 15 minutes.
Mad.
So that's what's happening in Perth anyway.
Government, get your shit together. I'm sorry, but like you are not putting it in the right place. It's not cool. But you know what? I was watching this doctor talk, and she's not an Australian doctor. It was just on TikTok. And she goes, I'm a doctor and I just want to tell you something that you might not want to hear, but you need to hear. She goes, you know, some doctors are bad people. And I was like, oh, that hit me really hard. And I was like, oh, I'm so autistic. Yes, that's true. And she said, you know, and I've experienced many bad doctors. So I was like, yeah, no, that's true. Like some of them are assholes. They really are. They're not nice people. We must remember that. They have to earn respect as well as, yes, of course, we naturally are going to give them respect if they show us, like literally prove to us their credentials, as in like, I can do this for you, let me show you how I can fix you, right? They have to at least do that. And they do get paid because of your tax money. In Australia, that's how it works. And then also... and your families, and then you basically them how they treat you as a person, because it's a human job, right? So she had this big talk and she said, I had this lady who was having a heart attack, you know, and because it wasn't massive, the cardiologist couldn't be bothered coming to see her. And she was like, no, you need to come and see her now. She got really mad. She was an ED doctor and she was ringing the cardiologist. And she was just saying, some doctors are just not good people. And it's true. It's a sad fact of life. And I hope we can change that. It's not just bad businesses, guys. Medicine's become a business. And that's what's making it bad. I mean, we all know that because, I'm sorry, but Bible here. We all know that when money comes into it, everyone's ethics just go out the window. So let's hope that the good doctors, which they are out there, really step up and make a noise to shut down the bad. Because I want every industry to be good. I mean, even if it's a plumber, you know, I know I've got to get plumbers and tilers in to get this bath done, and it's like, I hope they're good people. who just want to do the right thing for a reasonable money, whatever they owed, because, you know, sure, they've got expertise. I respect that in medicine or in plumbing or whatever, but they need to do the job, right? Literally, right? So yeah, just remember that, guys. Don't. And also, as an educated person here, some people aren't good at their job, even if they studied it for a long, long time academically. They're just not good at their job. And sometimes it's about that new age life thing where everyone's a little bit, I just don't care about other people anymore. I just care about my own family. We kind of like that now. And it's really sad. I know I'm not, but I'm just saying the majority of people are like that. They only really want to look after their own. They just can't be bothered looking after others. And that's the problem. We need to change that. We're all one, we're all connected, we're all affecting each other. So that's what kind of world I want anyway. So that's the person I try and be for others, is if I get close to someone, and being an autistic, it's hard because I need familiarity. And once I am familiar and I vibe with a person in a certain way on a certain thing, because everyone has a certain purpose, I guess. Sometimes they tap into your intellect, sometimes they tap into your creativity, sometimes they tap into just like friendship stuff, you know. So everyone kind of gets along with you for a different reason if you really think about it. But just surround yourself with good people and be good to yourself. Ladies! Now they want to have a say. See, they agree. But yeah. And just going to the shops today too made me sad that a bit like being a poor kid, you know, the poor kid in the street, which is really conflicting because my families are so wealthy and they are still very wealthy now, and yet I sit here needing things that my parents could pay for. It's pretty shitty. But if you knew my childhood, you just wouldn't be surprised. You'd be like, yeah, no, would have picked that. Makes me sad, but I have to accept it. Some families just don't want broken children who have problems. Autism, ADHD, and plus my 22Q, which I was a sick kid from premature birth, traumatic birth for my mother, and just nothing went right from there, and she wasn't happy. So I'm on my own. Ladies, especially since I lost my grandparents, because they were my rock, or rocks, I should say. But I just wanted to say that, ladies, chickens, oi, you're too chirpy, because it's that time of the day and they can see outside and they're having a ball, chatting to each other about what's outside. It's crazy at this time of the day, I'm sorry. But just all these girls, women, I should say, I can see people sniggering at me. I don't know if that's the right word. And it's hard. So I just want to tell you that go and do everything that everyone else does, even if people look down at you. Because otherwise you're never going to live. I always just do it anyway. It doesn't mean that it doesn't affect me. I know it. I see it. And I know it's because of some of my behaviors. But that's who I am. And I'm not going to change who I am to make other people comfortable. I'm not. And I am who I am. And a lot of people love that part of me, which makes it so confusing because there's people that love that part of me that get so excited or over enthusiastic about my focus, my special interests and focuses, hyper focuses. But for some it's just, they laugh at me. So that was hard. That was hard because especially when you're in a wheelchair, it's like a double whammy. It's like a double whammy. And but then all I think to myself is, I've got 22Q and I'm still alive. I'm okay. But it doesn't make it easy, guys. So just know that you fit in here. we fit in together, and disability needs to be more accepted. I'm disgusted, and I won't accept that I'm second class. I don't even accept it, and this is my autism, and I don't know if other people feel the same, but I know my uncle used to say it. My Uncle Ray used to tell me, no one's better than you. And that goes for people like, you know, I've been dealing with doctors, lawyers, whatever. They're not better than us. And sometimes they act like they are, and they laugh and look down at you, and it's hard because they've got privilege and you're powerless. Your life is in their hands. And that's why sometimes it sucks when your parents have given up on you. But I know that there's so many of me's out there whose parents just can't deal with a medically complex child, adult child. In the sense that I think what makes me sad is I shouldn't have to beg. My parents could provide this for me. That's what sucks. And I'm not talking about my actual parents, because my stepdad's my dad. Like, I do love my biological dad, but my stepdad was my dad. It's just how it was. And I'm just upset they gave up on me. Because my mum never admitted how hard it was. And I never got to have that chat with her about things like, you know, I'm sorry that I wasn't. She always would say, you know, like, she loved my friends, and it always just upset me because I would never do what she wanted me to do, whereas other daughters would do what their mums wanted them to do. And I was, yeah, I'd wear the pretty dress, but I was like, I want to get on the Pee-wee motorbike, you know. I want to be with the boys and play and get in the mud. And she was a dressmaker. She wanted me to look a certain way, and it was just and act a certain way. And when you're autistic child, you don't act normal. So she didn't accept that. But I appreciate the lessons that she did teach me when she was doing good parenting. I think that there was a lot of good things in that, but just the bad parts, no. And then my dad didn't really play a role. He was like an extra uncle, seeing him every now and then, you know, if he wasn't hungover and forget to pick us up. But yeah, I just miss having a mum and dad. But I think it also hurt me too when my stepdad didn't listen to me, I guess. And I know that we all have these stories, but the reason I'm telling you this story is because we all have these stories. And it's okay to talk about it. I'm sick and tired of divorce, especially kids from divorce, just being so, when you're from the first relationship, right? You're dealing with it hardest, personally. I've seen it in my brother and myself. We are both the only siblings. I've got 2 half sisters. One that's pretty much a twin to me, and another one she looks more like my mum. I kind of got replaced, I feel. But anyway, that's why I like Harry Potter sometimes, because I feel like that was me. The little girl in the cupboard, you know, her bedroom can be the living room, you know, that will do. But out of the hardship, it made me a better person in the sense that going on the school holidays, or if I was homesick, which was a lot, having to NQQ, I'd have to go cleaning with my mum, and we'd go to the rich houses. And I remember this lawyer lady, she would offer me Turkish Delight, and I was like, ugh, because it didn't have the chocolate on it. And I used to get to sit in this big recliner, soft, fluffy chair that was really comfy and watch on this big TV. Well, my mum did this big stash of ironing for this lawyer because of all of her pretty clothes. And I remember looking through her closet just going, wow. And I used to clean her bathroom, and I was 9 or 10 years old and I was cleaning. I was working. I remember going on school holidays and watching rich kids just sit around playing with nice toys, and I'm cleaning with my mum. It's crazy. It's crazy. But you know what? I always worked hard. I worked from 13 and a half years old. And then I had 2 jobs. I used to work checkouts and I used to teach dancing as well, because that was a job. Trust me, snotty, sticky little kids. I didn't enjoy it, actually. I had to do it because it's part of your stages of dance. So whatever. Sticky kids, they come running up to you and it's like they want to give you cards and colouring in things, and it's all very sweet and all, but you know, the best part was meeting them all when Perth was small and I was like 21, 22, and I'd be going to the shops to get, like, I don't know, my TAFE outfit for work, or, you know, for practice or whatever else, or I was working. And you go to a random shop and the person would go, oh my gosh, it's Miss Di. How are you? And I'm like, I don't recognise the person because they've grown up, right? Whereas I've kind of always been the same because they met me at 15, 16, 17. It's like, okay, right, you're so-and-so, okay. And then I'd remember. And then I'd see the face in them. Anyway, it was super embarrassing. It happened a lot because it's a small place. Perth was, not now. Now I could go walking to Whitford City, where I grew up as a kid as well, because my parents built a house in Callaroo, and I lived in Hillary's most of my life. And Whitford Shopping Centre is like where I used to be. I could walk there now. I don't think I'd see a school friend even. I don't reckon I'd see a school friend. And I know all of them from primary school, high school. I wouldn't probably bump into any of them. But then again, I went to an empty block with a friend because she'd purchased this bottle of lounge, wanted to show me. I was like, great, let's have a look. And this dude just walks up. She was my friend from uni. This dude walks up and goes, hey, Di, how you going? It's so-and-so. And I'm like, what? From high school. I'm like, oh. And I'm like, what's your name again? And I'm like, surname, you know, give me a surname. And then I'm like, ah. And then I'd get it, you know, and it was like, oh, how you going? Awkward, really weird. It's like, we're adults now, you know, like, oh, that's your kid? Oh my God. Like, my kids are much older, like, okay, because I was a young mum. But anyway, it's funny. It's funny. But yeah, I miss the fact that, and the reason why I'm talking about things like that too is I miss my friends. I miss, as I've gotten more and more disabled, because mine's degenerative syndrome, I've lost more and more of my friends. I don't even have friends to invite for New Year's Eve. These are the things that I used to do. I used to be able to cook for people. I used to do dinner parties. And I was good at it. I'm a good host. I know what to do. But anyway, when you become disabled, it's just, in Australia, we're not cool anymore. And it is like that here. So I hope it's better where you are. But I know a lot of you are going through exactly the same thing as me, and New Year's is just another day, and it doesn't affect me in that way. Like, I'm used to it now. I actually love this, and if anyone else is out there that's my age, you know what I'm talking about. You do get to late 40s, and I'm now 50, and you're like, you know what, I don't need to go out. I don't want to go out. I want to be in my jammies with my champers on the balcony, watching the fireworks, and back to bed watching something cool on TV. Happy. And just hope that I don't have a bad day, no seizures, no nothing like that, no pain, yeah. So I'm hoping just that I'm having a well day. or a low pain day, because I never have a 0 pain day anymore. That's why I got frustrated with my last doctor appointment, because I didn't get to talk about my pain. It's increased a lot. I feel like my neck is broken. Like, that's the feeling it has. And I'm meant to have the injection, but I have to talk about I can't do it. And it's because of my autism, and I shouldn't be held back from seeing the orthopedic surgeon because of that. It is a 22q thing that our spines collapse. My scoliosis is worse. My neck feels broken, so it needs medical attention. And I'm just in a lot of pain, as in a flu-like pain, flu-like feeling I get a lot. And then sometimes I get these feelings of literally, I feel like I'm dying. I don't know if I am. I feel like I am. I feel like I'm so sick that it's like, I'm scared to fall asleep. I'm scared to fall asleep when I feel that bad. Because it's like, whew, my body feels really weak, really, really weak. So I just have to focus on keeping, I guess, not getting. Well, I guess, yeah, you always got to aim. I just want to try and be healthier. I don't know how with the disability, but I'm going to try. Because now that I'm back home, safe and secure, I can focus on that now. Before I couldn't. There was so many other distractions. But I just want to tell my people where I used to live, Ella and Naomi, I miss you so much. Doesn't know how much I miss you, and I'm going to come and see you. I promise. I promise, because I have to. I miss you. I know that I care about you guys, okay? I really, really do. And we will catch up. Somehow, we'll catch up. And we'll have a good time. So anyway, and sorry to all of you guys that I can't catch up with. Oh, I wish I could have like a meetup where I get to actually sit and have coffee with you all at a cafe. That would be super cool. But I have a lot of exciting goals coming up this year with my new team, and I'm super excited, and I'm going to share as much as I can, as much as I'm allowed, as I go along. I've got so many big dreams, and I'm going to just shoot for the stars. I really am this year. Next year. Still not next year yet. It's still this year. 2025 sounds cool, doesn't it? Oh my gosh. When I was in high school, thinking of 2025, wow. If any of some of my school friends do watch, guys, we're fucking old. And to all of those big sisters that I know of as well, that I'm close with, that I look at them and go, I love them because they're my friends' sisters, you know. We're old. We're so old. Anyway, Babs and Donna, oh my gosh, I remember you guys, like, one day we were like mucking around in your mum and dad's room. We were just being absolute rat bags. And that was fun. You guys made me laugh so much, especially on our way to work, guys. Do you remember? It was funny. It was funny. You guys are funny. These two sisters, guys, I'll tell you, they were funny. Good with jokes, good with banter, and I was like, I love you guys. Like, you know, because we used to work long days, 9-hour days on checkout. It's shit. For 2 years I did that shit while I was teaching dancing at night and dancing myself on the weekends. It was full on. Then I got very sick. That's why. And then I was supposed to be hospitalised and put to sleep for 2 weeks. Anyway, I'm still here. Yeah, glandular fever hit me pretty hard. But I loved those days. Even being a checkout chick, guys. Okay? Yeah, I went to uni, whatever. But checkout chick, it's cool. You get to speak to the old people and make their day. That's fun. I want to do that again. I wish I could do that again. And then, like, you watch the babies in the trolleys come along and they grow up. And it's just like, whoa. I used to end up the babysitter for everyone. All of these mums used to come through my checkout. I don't know how they spotted me. It must have been the Autistic in the Wild thing. And they were like, you're super cool and responsible, and you do everything so, like, you pack my bags so well. That's my mum taught me that, so I have to thank my mum for that. But basically, it's like, you know, will you babysit my kids? And it's like, oh, they're like, I'll pay you this. And I'm like, oh, that sounds good. You know, it was good pay, right? And I'm like, yeah, okay, because I have my license. So I used to babysit. I'm used to it, guys. I raised some of my cousins a little bit, you know, I had a lot of hands-on experience. And then my sister that I lived with, my half-sister that was my stepdad and mum, yeah, like for 2 years of her life, like I saw the whole progression. It was made it easy when I had my kids, and it was super special, except for the breakfast that I gave her one morning. Oh my gosh, I thought, how am I going to clean this up, and what am I going to tell mum? She's having a yogurt, and she's just doing this on the high chair thing, just this and this and this, and I'm just like, oh, I don't know what to do, because mum's like, let her feed herself, she's getting to that point. And I'm like, sounds good. It was everywhere. It was everywhere. And I'm like, because what was she, probably 1.5, so I would have been 17.5, and I'm like, this is a lot of mess, and my OCD brain's going off. But this is my little sister, right? This is, you know, you feel protective. You feel like, oh my goodness, you know, like, I can't tell her off. She's too cute, right? I'm not going to tell her off. It looks fun. But how am I going to clean it up? My brain was going nuts. Anyway, so, but it made me a mum. So, yes, babysitting doesn't hurt. Traditional roles don't hurt. I actually enjoyed it. But anyway. I'm kind of the baby whisperer, actually, if you really want to know. I am very good with under 5s. Teenagers, I think I failed. Ask my sons, they'll probably tell you that I failed. They're like, you're the strictest parents in the world. And I probably did it all wrong. We probably did it all wrong. But you know what? You do the best. We probably, I think, would be overprotective. But everyone's a different parent. Everyone has a different history. I was protective for a reason. That's all that matters, isn't it? They grow up and live their own life, so it's all good. They're good people. My sons are good people. They've got good hearts, good people, good ethics, good work ethic. Very proud of them with that. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching my haul, and I'm super excited about what I got. I don't like spending money. I don't like that bit. It gives me anxiety. So, but pajamas I always need, because, but you know what? Shop on Shein, guys. This dress would have been about $14. I think if you got this here, you probably get it from Dottie, wouldn't you? And it would be about 40 to 50 bucks. Just don't do that. Just do your measurements of all parts of your body, the Shein measurements, and even like look at what people are saying, or look at their scale. They have like, it's you know, stretchy or it's non-stretchy, and so you can get it to fit perfect. I do recommend that. Anyway, mwah. Thanks for listening, guys. It's a combo. Bye.